My beloved child, there is a reason you found this message today. There is a reason your eyes stopped here. Out of all the voices you could have listened to, out of all the paths you could have taken, you arrived at this moment. Do not rush away. Do not skip. Stay with these words because something huge is waiting for you. What is about to be revealed is not ordinary, and the deeper you listen, the clearer everything will become. For a long time, you have been asking for a sign. You have been searching for understanding. You have been wondering why certain doors remained closed while others seemed to disappear before you could even reach them. Today, a hidden piece of that answer is being uncovered. Listen carefully because every sentence carries meaning meant specifically for you. There are seasons in life when everything feels delayed. You work hard, you remain patient, you continue believing, yet the results seem distant. You watch opportunities pass by. You see others receiving breakthroughs while your own journey appears silent. But what if the silence was never emptiness? What if the delay was preparation? What if the waiting period was protecting something greater than you could imagine? Stay till the end because the message unfolding right now carries a revelation that many people overlook. It is a revelation about timing, purpose, and a connection that has been forming behind the scenes long before you became aware of it. Archangel Michael says that there are moments when destiny begins moving quietly before it becomes visible. The signs appear long before the event itself arrives. Small changes begin taking place. Unexpected thoughts enter your mind. Certain people appear. Certain opportunities seem to approach and then disappear. Nothing is random. Every detail has been part of a larger picture. You may not have recognized it before, but you are standing at the edge of a turning point. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a family whose influence reaches far beyond what most people can imagine. Their resources are abundant. Their connections are powerful. Their reach extends into places you may never see. Yet despite everything they possess, there is something they have been searching for that money could never purchase. There is something they value more than status, more than reputation, and more than wealth itself. They have been searching for authenticity. They have been searching for character. They have been searching for a light that cannot be bought, borrowed, or imitated. And what is remarkable is that your journey has been shaping exactly those qualities. You may be asking yourself how this could be possible. You may be wondering why your name, your path, your story would matter. But understand this. The greatest opportunities rarely arrive in the way people expect. They often begin as simple moments. They begin as quiet connections. They begin with a single decision to keep moving forward when giving up would have been easier. Every challenge you endured strengthened something within you. Every disappointment taught you something valuable. Every setback prepared you for responsibilities that are greater than what you can currently see. Right now, many people are focused on what they have lost. Many are focused on what they wish they could change. But your attention needs to shift. Look ahead. Pay attention to what is approaching rather than what has already passed. Because a season of preparation is transitioning into a season of revelation. The pieces that once seemed disconnected are beginning to align. The events that once seemed confusing are beginning to make sense. Stay till the end because the next part of this message reveals why timing has been so important. Archangel Michael says there are people observing your journey even when you believe no one notices. Not everyone who watches speaks. Not everyone who listens announces their presence. Some individuals simply pay attention. They observe integrity. They observe consistency. They observe how a person responds during difficult moments. And what they have seen in you has created an impression that continues growing stronger. This is not about perfection. It is about perseverance. It is about remaining true to your values when circumstances become challenging. There were moments when you questioned your direction. There were moments when you felt invisible. There were moments when you wondered whether your efforts mattered. Yet those moments became part of your testimony. Those moments became evidence of your resilience. What you considered ordinary was being noticed. What you considered insignificant was being remembered. What you considered a small act of kindness became more meaningful than you realized. Something huge is waiting for you. Do not skip. The next phase is closer than it appears. A conversation is forming. A connection is developing. An opportunity is approaching. And while you may not see the entire picture today, you are being asked to remain attentive. Remain hopeful. Remain prepared. Because the story is not ending where you thought it would. In many ways, it is only beginning. There is a reason this message feels different. There is a reason these words seem to hold your attention. Deep inside, you already sense that change is coming. You already feel that something is shifting. Trust that feeling. Trust the preparation. Trust the process that has carried you this far. The chapter ahead contains possibilities greater than the ones you left behind. And before this moment ends, remember this carefully. Your value was never determined by the delays you experienced. Your worth was never measured by closed doors. Your future was never limited by temporary setbacks. You were being prepared for something that required patience, wisdom, and strength. The waiting was not wasted. The silence was not empty. The journey was not meaningless. Stay till the end of this message series because what comes next will reveal why this opportunity is being described as a last chance, what role this influential family plays in the unfolding story, and why the timing of everything happening now could not have occurred any earlier. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will uncover even more of what has been hidden. A remarkable truth is beginning to unfold, and if you have stayed this far, there is a reason for it. Some messages arrive at the exact moment they are needed, and this may be one of those moments. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next few minutes may help you see your journey from a completely different perspective. There are opportunities that announce themselves loudly, and there are opportunities that arrive quietly. The quiet ones are often the most powerful. They do not appear with fireworks. They do not demand attention. Instead, they enter your life through unexpected doors, unexpected conversations, and unexpected connections. Many people miss them because they are looking in the wrong direction. But you are here today, listening carefully, and that matters more than you realize. Imagine spending years preparing for something without knowing it. Imagine every challenge, every lesson, every difficult season slowly building qualities that cannot be taught overnight. Patience, wisdom, understanding, strength, character. These qualities are worth more than anything that can be measured. They become the foundation for opportunities that others are not ready to receive. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message today is simple but powerful. You have spent too much time looking at what did not happen. You have spent too much energy focusing on closed doors. Yet what if those doors were never meant for you? What if every delay protected you from settling for less than your true potential? Sometimes the greatest blessing is not the opportunity that arrives. Sometimes it is the opportunity that never arrives because something better is being prepared. Right now, somewhere beyond your view, new possibilities are taking shape. New conversations are happening. New paths are opening. New connections are forming. You may not know the details yet, but movement has already begun. The seeds planted during your most difficult moments are beginning to grow. Think about how far you have come. Think about everything you survived. There were days when you felt uncertain. There were moments when you questioned your progress. Yet you continued moving forward. You kept learning. You kept growing. You kept believing that your story was not finished. That decision changed more than you know. Stay till the end because the next revelation is important. Many people believe that success begins when recognition arrives. The truth is very different. Success begins long before anyone notices. It begins in private moments. It begins with consistent effort. It begins with choices that no one applauds. By the time the world sees the result, the foundation has already been built. That is why your journey matters. Every lesson has prepared you for greater responsibility. Every challenge has strengthened your perspective. Every setback has taught you something valuable. Nothing has been wasted. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a growing sense that your current season is different from the ones before it. You can feel it. You can sense it. Something is changing. The things that once seemed impossible no longer feel so far away. The dreams that once felt distant now seem closer. The uncertainty that once dominated your thoughts is slowly being replaced by expectation. This is the moment when many people give up too early. They stop one step before the breakthrough. They walk away one chapter before the turning point. They lose faith just before the answer becomes visible. Do not make that mistake. Continue moving forward. Continue believing in your growth. Continue preparing for what is ahead. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The future is not being built in a single day. It is being built through every decision you make right now. Every positive step matters. Every act of courage matters. Every moment of persistence matters. The person you are becoming is more important than any temporary result. And here is what makes this message so powerful. The opportunity ahead is not only about achievement. It is about impact. It is about becoming someone who inspires others. It is about proving that difficult seasons do not last forever. It is about showing that patience, determination, and hope can create extraordinary outcomes. The next chapter of this story contains details that have not yet been revealed. Pieces of the puzzle are still coming together. The connection between your preparation and your future is becoming clearer with every passing day. What once seemed random is beginning to make sense. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this part comes to a close, remember one thing. Your journey is not defined by the obstacles behind you. It is defined by the possibilities ahead of you. Keep your attention on what is coming. Keep your focus on growth. Keep your heart open to new opportunities. Because the next part will reveal why certain events had to happen in a specific order, why patience played such an important role in your story, and why the opportunity approaching your life may be far greater than you ever imagined. A quiet shift is happening right now, and if you have stayed this far, you are exactly where you need to be. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear connects every part of this story in a way that few people ever expect. Sometimes the most important moments in life begin long before anyone recognizes them. They begin with preparation, patience, and small choices that seem ordinary at the time. Yet those small choices eventually lead to extraordinary outcomes. For a long time, you may have believed that nothing was changing. You may have looked around and seen the same surroundings, the same routines, and the same challenges. But appearances can be misleading. Beneath the surface, growth was taking place. Lessons were being learned. Strength was being developed. Wisdom was being formed. While you were focused on what had not happened yet, life was preparing you for what comes next. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine receiving an opportunity before you were ready for it. Imagine stepping into a larger responsibility without the experience needed to handle it. What feels like a delay is often preparation. What feels like waiting is often training. Every season has a purpose. Every chapter has a lesson. Every step has meaning. Looking back, you may one day realize that the timing was not late at all. It was perfect. This is where the message becomes even more interesting. The people who create lasting success understand something that others miss. They know that character matters more than appearance. They know that integrity matters more than attention. They know that consistency matters more than shortcuts. These qualities are rare, and rare qualities attract rare opportunities. There is a reason you keep hearing the phrase, "Stay till the end." There is a reason this message keeps reminding you that something huge is waiting for you. It is because the greatest discoveries often happen after people lose patience and leave. The people who remain focused are usually the ones who witness the breakthrough. Think about all the times you continued when it would have been easier to quit. Think about the moments when nobody applauded your effort. Think about the days when you kept moving forward even though progress felt slow. Those moments were shaping your future. They were building a foundation that could support greater opportunities when they finally arrived. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There are individuals who spend their entire lives searching for people they can trust. Not people with perfect stories. Not people with flawless journeys. People with genuine character. People who remain steady during challenges. People who continue learning and growing regardless of circumstances. These qualities cannot be purchased. They cannot be copied. They must be developed through experience. What if the qualities you have built during difficult seasons are the exact qualities that open future doors? What if the patience you practice becomes your greatest advantage? What if the lessons you learned become the reason a remarkable opportunity recognizes your value? These questions are worth considering because life often rewards qualities that remain invisible until the right moment arrives. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story you are living today is larger than the chapter you can currently see. Many people judge their future based on their present situation. They assume that today's circumstances determine tomorrow's possibilities. But history is filled with examples of unexpected turns, surprising opportunities, and extraordinary transformations. The future has a way of exceeding expectations when preparation meets opportunity. Right now, you are standing in a season where awareness matters. Pay attention to new ideas. Pay attention to new conversations. Pay attention to unexpected possibilities. Not because every opportunity is meant for you, but because one opportunity can change everything. One connection. One conversation. One decision. One moment of courage. Sometimes the difference between an ordinary chapter and an extraordinary one is smaller than people imagine. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another important truth that must be understood. Success is not only about receiving. It is also about becoming. The greatest opportunities often arrive when a person has become capable of handling them. Growth comes first. Responsibility comes next. Reward follows afterward. This pattern appears again and again throughout life. That is why your journey matters. Every challenge taught you something. Every obstacle strengthened something. Every lesson prepared something. The process was never working against you. It was working for you in ways that were difficult to recognize at the time. As you listen to these words, consider how much stronger, wiser, and more experienced you are today compared to years ago. You have learned things that could not be learned from books alone. You have gained perspective that only experience can provide. You have developed resilience that many people never fully understand. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The next phase of this story is about alignment. It is about the moment when preparation begins connecting with opportunity. It is about seeing why certain events happened when they did. It is about understanding that the pieces were never random. They were part of a larger picture that is only now becoming visible. Some people spend years searching for a sign that they are moving in the right direction. Yet the strongest signs are often found in personal growth. The strongest evidence appears in the lessons learned, the strength gained, and the wisdom developed along the journey. These are the signs that last. These are the signs that prepare people for meaningful opportunities. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this chapter continues, remember that your future is not limited by your past. Your possibilities are not restricted by previous setbacks. Your story is not finished. New opportunities can emerge. New doors can open. New chapters can begin. The path ahead may look different than you expected, but different does not mean worse. Sometimes it means better than you imagined. The next part will reveal why certain connections are becoming important, why timing continues to play such a powerful role in this story, and why the opportunity ahead may be arriving closer than you think. Keep listening carefully, because the pieces are beginning to come together, and the picture is becoming clearer with every step. A remarkable connection is beginning to reveal itself, and this may be the most important part of the journey so far. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The pieces that once seemed scattered are starting to come together, and what looked like separate events may actually be part of one larger story. There are moments in life when everything changes because of a single realization. Not a dramatic event. Not a loud announcement. Just one realization that suddenly makes everything clear. The challenges, the delays, the unanswered questions, the unexpected turns. They begin to make sense. And when that happens, a person sees their journey differently forever. For a long time, you may have wondered why certain opportunities never lasted. You may have questioned why some plans fell apart even when they seemed perfect. But imagine if those plans had succeeded. Imagine if those doors had opened. You might never have reached the path that is unfolding now. What looked like a setback may have actually been redirection. What looked like an ending may have been preparation for a greater beginning. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most successful people often speak about timing. They understand that the right opportunity at the wrong time can become a missed opportunity. Preparation and timing work together. One without the other rarely creates lasting results. This is why your growth has mattered so much. The lessons, the patience, the experience, the resilience, none of it has been wasted. There is something fascinating about people who remain committed during uncertain seasons. They develop qualities that cannot be taught quickly. They learn how to stay focused when distractions appear. They learn how to remain hopeful when progress feels slow. They learn how to continue moving forward even when the outcome is not yet visible. These qualities become valuable because they are rare. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Think about how many people give up just before a breakthrough. Think about how many people stop one chapter before the story changes. They become discouraged because they cannot yet see what is forming behind the scenes. Yet the people who continue, the people who stay patient, the people who keep preparing, are often the ones who experience the greatest transformations. This message is not about luck. It is not about coincidence. It is about preparation meeting possibility. It is about recognizing that every season carries a purpose. Even the seasons that seem quiet. Even the seasons that seem slow. Even the seasons that feel uncertain. Stay till the end because the next part is important. There are opportunities that appear impressive for a moment and then disappear. There are opportunities that create excitement but not lasting impact. And then there are opportunities that change the direction of an entire chapter of life. The difference is not always visible at first. Sometimes the most significant opportunities arrive quietly. Sometimes they arrive through unexpected conversations. Sometimes they arrive through people who see value where others overlooked it. This is why awareness matters. Pay attention to new possibilities. Pay attention to unexpected introductions. Pay attention to moments that seem small but feel meaningful. Life often places extraordinary opportunities inside ordinary moments. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Another truth must be understood. The future is influenced by what you believe is possible. People who expect nothing often overlook opportunities standing directly in front of them. People who remain open to possibility notice things others miss. They recognize potential where others see limitations. That is why your mindset matters. Continue learning. Continue growing. Continue becoming the person capable of handling greater opportunities. The goal is not simply to receive something extraordinary. The goal is to become extraordinary in the way you think, act, and respond to life. Every lesson has contributed to this process. Every challenge has contributed to this process. Every victory and every setback has contributed to this process. Nothing has been meaningless. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. As this story continues, imagine standing at the edge of a new chapter. Behind you are experiences that shaped you. Ahead of you are possibilities that have not yet fully revealed themselves. You cannot see every detail. You cannot know every outcome. But you can recognize that growth has occurred. You can recognize that preparation has happened. You can recognize that change is already beginning. And sometimes that recognition is enough to move forward with confidence. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a powerful reason why the title of this journey speaks about a request and an opportunity. A request is different from a demand. A request recognizes value. A request acknowledges character. A request reflects trust. The message here is not about wealth or status. It is about the qualities that attract meaningful opportunities in the first place. Character attracts trust. Consistency attracts respect. Preparation attracts opportunity. These principles remain true regardless of circumstances. The more you understand them, the more clearly you begin to see why your journey unfolded the way it did. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this chapter closes, remember that the story is still unfolding. The biggest revelation has not yet arrived. The final pieces have not yet been placed together. What you have heard so far is preparation for what comes next. The lessons, the timing, the growth, the connections, and the opportunities all point toward a larger message. And in the next part, the final pieces will begin coming together in a way that reveals why patience mattered, why perseverance mattered, and why the season ahead may feel completely different from the seasons behind you. Keep listening carefully. The journey is approaching its most meaningful chapter yet, and something huge is waiting for you.